Hello and welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Ever thought about a world where robots are everywhere? Not just in factories, but in our homes, helping out in hospitals, even driving our cars. It sounds like science fiction, but it's rapidly becoming our reality. But here's a question. If a robot does something unexpected or makes a mistake, wouldn't you want to know why? That's where a fascinating field called explainable robotics comes in, and today, we're diving deep into why it's so important for us to understand our robotic companions. For a long time, many artificial intelligence systems, the brains behind these robots, have been like black boxes. Imagine a super smart box that gives you answers, but you have no idea how it got them. Its inner workings are a mystery, even sometimes to the people who built it. Now, when a robot is performing a critical task, like assisting in surgery or working right next to you, this lack of insight can be a huge problem. How can we truly trust something if we don't understand its decisions? If a robot makes an odd move, understanding the why is crucial for safety, for fixing problems, and for making robots better in the future. People naturally distrust what they can't understand, seeing unexplained robot actions as erratic or even a bit creepy. So explainable robotics is all about making robots more transparent. It's about giving them the ability to tell us, in a way we can understand, why they did what they did. Think of it as teaching robots to explain their homework. This isn't just a nice-to-have feature, it's becoming a necessity as robots take on bigger roles in our society. We're demanding that AI systems be fair, transparent, and accountable, especially when humans and robots are interacting closely. How are scientists and engineers making this happen? There are some really clever strategies. One way is through visualization. Imagine seeing a visual map of what the robot is thinking, making its complex internal processes easier to grasp. Another exciting approach is natural language generation. This means robots could literally tell you their reasoning in plain English, just like a human colleague might explain, "I am moving this object here because it's blocking the path." Some researchers are even exploring how emotional cues, like a robot showing a bit of surprise or caution, could make their actions more predictable and relatable. Or even using inner speech, letting robots articulate their plans internally so we can get a deeper look into their decision-making. But, as with any cutting-edge technology, there are challenges. One big one is the accuracy-interpretability trade-off. Often, the smartest, most accurate AI models are also the most complex and the hardest to explain. Simpler models might be easier to understand, but they might not perform as well. Finding that perfect balance is tricky, especially for things like self-driving cars, where you need top performance and clear understanding. Then there's the technical side. Building systems that can generate useful explanations in real time without slowing the robot down is a big engineering puzzle. And what makes a good explanation anyway? It can change depending on who's asking and what the situation is. An engineer might want a different explanation than someone using a robot at home. We also need to be careful about bias. If the data used to train a robot is biased, its explanations might be too. Ensuring fairness is absolutely key. So what does the future hold for explainable robotics? It's a rapidly evolving field. And things are looking incredibly interesting. We're seeing more collaboration between computer scientists, psychologists, and design experts to create truly intuitive ways for robots to explain themselves. Expect to see even more advanced visual displays and robots that are even better at communicating in natural language. Explanations will likely become more personalized, adapting to your level of understanding. The goal isn't for us to blindly trust robots, but to have a well-calibrated trust, knowing when and how much to rely on them, based on clear explanations of what they can and can't do. And as AI becomes more common, laws and regulations, like the EU AI Act, are starting to require this kind of transparency, making explainability a must-have. As we journey towards a future where humans and robots work, live, and play side by side, the ability of these intelligent machines to explain themselves is going to be fundamental. By transforming robots from mysterious black boxes into communicative and understandable partners, explainable robotics is paving the way for a more harmonious, productive, and trusting coexistence. It's a critical step in making sure we can all benefit from the amazing potential of robotics, safely and effectively. Thanks for tuning into G Fun Facts Online. And we hope this gives you something to think about the next time you see a robot in action.